this boy that I work with, and like I thought he was like a little bit cute or whatever, like having a little flirty, but not like, no, like nothing, like me just being a little bit flirty, like the way I am, you know, not very overtly obvious, in a way that like it isn't what I do with like my friends and work, you know, just like that. And there's a girl that I work with who the other day was like, oh, like that boy is so your type. I'm so shocked that you haven't like really talked about him so much or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, she went onto my face. That was crazy for myself. So basically, I was just like kind of playing off, like, oh yeah, like I don't know, like he's not really my type. Like he's cute or whatever, but I mean, liar. But I don't know, I think like when it's somebody that I think is like actually kind of cute, like I don't really want to make it so obvious, I suppose. But anyways, like she told me this and I was just like, oh yeah, I'll play it blasé, you know. And then the next morning I went into work and she was like, oh, like we kissed the other night, and I was like, oh wow, it's crazy, like it's wild. Like just kind of making small talk, you know? And like that's fine, you know, like I guess I'm going over here. Like kind of something that I deal with, like something that I tell myself in order to deal with like rejection, I suppose, is like, oh, like basically it's just like, oh, like this person, like obviously listening to like transgender people, like that's okay, everybody has types and whatnot, so like it doesn't really, like if somebody's not not into me back, I don't really get upset by it anymore, because I understand that, like, you know, it's kind of, it's just different, you know, for a category of women, you know, that like, it's just like different basically. So this other person is also like a transgender girl, so it was kind of like, I guess I would say like hard for me to like kind of process that this person like obviously is into transgender people, you know, and he's just not into me, you know. That was like kind of hard for me. I guess that was just kind of hard for me to do it. It's like I go like when I realized this morning with this guy, it's like, oh, like he's obviously not coming back because he's not into transgender people. But like he is, so you know, it just like automatically goes to like, oh, I'm ugly, I'm like don't have a good personality, maybe I'm not like feminine enough, and it's just like kind of hard. So I guess I'll just talk about it. You know, like how do you deal with these situations where like you have a very set excuse, and then the excuse is like completely like blown out of the water, you know, like it's hard, it's upsetting, I suppose. Just feeling like less than, and it become like, then it like this feeds into like so much more than just like, oh, I'm ugly. It's like, am I not girly enough? Like, what does this person see me as? Does he not see me as a woman at all, you know? Like, especially because with this person I had like this conversation where he like was like, happy gay pride, and I was like, gay pride, I don't understand what you're talking about, I'm not gay. I'm a woman, you know, like gay pride does not equate to transgender people. I'm into men, I'm not into women, I've never said that I was into women. So it's not even like, oh, maybe you thought you were a lesbian, like, no, it doesn't work like that. So like in my mind then I was just like, oh, this boy thinks I'm a woman, basically, you know? Especially when I like, I guess I'd say that I have like a very high self-esteem of like who what I am and what I look like, and like I'm very proud of like, I don't know, I just think I'm very beautiful, you know, like, I don't know, I just think that's like a lot. You know, like, it's kind of just like doing that, you know? I haven't got no time. I don't think I should cry. It's hard. I don't know what people want from me, you know? And then I've been getting like a load of TikToks where it's basically just like elderly people explaining how they have like never been in relationships with anyone. It's so terrifying to me, you know? And this is actually my biggest fear, I would say. Like waking up and nobody caring about me. Oh, I'm occupying this and it's just pretty hard, you know? I think also, like, since moving here, I just, like, feeling kind of hopeless. You know, even, like, when I lived in Berlin, even though, like, I was there, I was very much, like, sought after. Oh, it's, like, all comes back to also, like, putting my self-worth on men's opinions of me, you know? But, and I've never been like this, I don't know why it's so prevalent now, I guess it's just maybe because I got like a taste of it in Berlin where like, oh, wow, people were actually kind of into me, this is kind of nice, you know? Oh yeah, I don't know, it's just like, even though like I wasn't really that, it's just hard. Kind of lonely here. I have like no social status to like even distract me from this, you know? Go to the club here and you got fucking bed up by the bouncers, you know? You go to the club in Berlin and the people like let you in the front queue because they like can appreciate what you are, you know?